So this afternoon we are going to resume on taking the class about the heat. Heat. So how heat is measured. So as we have all known that last time when we had the heat topic, that the energy being measured is only the potential energy and the kinetic energy, and there is no such thing that measures the heat that is being absorbed by the object or how it gives off. So there's no instrument that directly measures the amount of heat energy the body gives off or absorbs. So units of heat, the common units used for measuring heat energy, you have the calories, the kilocalorie, and the joule. So the SI unit, or the standard international unit for heat, as for any other form of energy, is the joule. 1 Newton meter is equals to 1 joule. So today, the calorie is defined in terms of the joule. That is, 1 calorie is equals to 4.184 joule. And this is the mechanical equivalent of heat. 1 kilocalorie is equals to 1,000 calories. So, for example, if the given in the problem is 1 kilocalorie, it can be converted into 1,000 calories. And then the calories can be converted into joule by 1 calorie is equals to 4.184 joules. So, effects of heat. What are the effects of heat? Generally, when a substance absorbs heat, its temperature rises. 2. Solid usually melt or change to liquid state when heated. So, when one example is the butter. Butter, when it's inside the refrigerator where the temperature is cold, the butter stays in a solid state. But when the butter is being melted at a high temperature, the butter is turning into the liquid state. So number 3, liquid may absorb enough energy when heated to change to vapor state. So some of the liquids, when being absorbed by high heat, they change to the vapor state. 4, almost all objects expand when heated. So when heated, objects expand. So one example is our mercury thermometer. Kung makameasure sa taas temperature ng object, no, say a person is having fever. So that's what the concept or the principle why the thermometer can be can give rise or can measure the heat, because when mercury is being heated, or when it absorbs heat from the body, the mercury rises or it expands. Number 5, a change in the heat content of a substance can cause chemical changes. So one example is our egg, which is protein. When proteins are being heated, so they are producing, or they are undergoing the denaturation process, meaning nag-change ang iyang chemical nga mga forms inside sang protein naton. 6, heat causes many changes in bodily functions of living organisms. So one example is the enzymes. Enzymes, as what I have told you, protein-like substances. So mga protein, no, nagina sa example naton, when it is being heated, it causes chemical changes. So just like also in our enzymes, because enzymes are proteins formed in human cells that acts as catalyst in initiating or speeding up specific chemical reactions. So each has a characteristic shape that allows it to hold 2 or more molecules close enough together so they can react chemically. So ang enzymes naton, it is paired with cofactors. Kag ang aton enzymes, they have specific shape, and specific shape for that specific cofactor. So what happens when they are being heated, ang specific shape na nila nagkaka-denature, Therefore, ang enzyme na shapes naton or ang size nagkakaguba ang iyang shape, and then hindi na siya hindi na siya ma-partner nimo sa cofactor because naglain ang iyang shapes ang enzyme. Therefore, some processes in our body also nagalain is because ang amo na nga enzyme hindi na siya ka-function naturally or sa normal niya nga pag-function. So if the temperature is increased, then the speed of moving molecules is also increased. Generally, most substances expand when heated and contract when cooled. Naga-contract meaning nagakunol or wala siya nag-expand. A change in temperature produces a change in length in almost all solids. Experimental results have shown that change in length is directly proportional to change in temperature and to the original length of the object. Therefore, kung nagasaka ang atong temperature, nagalaba ang length. Kung naganubo ang atong temperature, shorten man ang aton nga length because they are directly proportional. Different solids of the same length differ in their expansion for the same change in temperature. In liquids, the effect of heat is an increase in their volume, while the effect of cooling is decrease in their volume. So sa liquids naman niya, kung gataas ang heat, naga-increase ang volume. Kung naganubo ang temperature, naganubo man ang volume. So, expansion of gases. Why does gases expand at a greater rate than the solids and the liquid? So, change of phase. Whenever the temperature of a substance changes, there is an accompanying change in its molecular structure. If the change in molecular structure is such that it becomes noticeable, then we say that the substance is undergoing a change of phase. So, meaning, nag-a-change of phase sa. So, later, italk pa natin kung anong change of phase. This one, example. As for our liquid, kung nagataas ang temperature nato, no, naga-evaporate siya. Meaning there is a change of phase because at this phase nga wala pa nagtaas or nag-increase ang atong temperature at the normal state, ang liquid is in liquid na phase. But the more it is getting hotter, no, for example, heat from the sun, matupa siya sa tubig nga ara sa aton nga ground, it will evaporate, mamala ang aton nga ground. Kag ang liquid nga substance will eventually be converted into gas which can be seen in our atmosphere o kung sa aton nga sky. And then, kung it's getting colder, no, like for example sa aton bing temperature sa kaagahon, tugnaw siya, or let's say manug-ulan siya, so ang gaseous nga form diri nagaka-convert siya sa liquid through the rain, through the process ng condensing or your condensation. And then for the liquid naman, kung pagid siya, kung magnubo pagid ang atong temperature, kung colder pagid siya, ma-undergo siya sang freezing na stage, and then it eventually mahimo siya solid because ang aton nga liquid or ang aton nga water, it will be converted into ice which is the solid form. And then same also for our melting. So ang ice naton kung ma-melt, mahimo siya nga liquid.